I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Hello. I got distracted. Baby May's cooking like crazy. Her sister's coming over today, and I have. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've kind of dialed back my channel. I'm kind of rebooting things and rebooting myself a little bit, and so, but I still want to go live on Mondays. Normally, I go about 9 o'clock. It's 11. So here we are. What's new? What's exciting? What's going on? 12 people are watching. That's great. My buddy Trip down there in Mexico. What is going on, man? And that's a very, very good question. What time does everything start? Yeah, I had a good time with Rike. Rike's been taking a lot of flack, and I just wanted to kind of support him a little bit and say hi. And, just I haven't seen him in a while. And so I want to chicka. And I thought it was a good stream because we didn't do anything but talk to one another. Completely ignored the audience and had a good time doing it. So speaking of ignoring the audience, I've been really lax on comments and stuff. So that was one of the reasons that I kind of decided to slow it down on my little channel, because I figure if somebody invests enough time to make a comment, good or bad, they deserve the respect from me to reply. And I got to be totally candid with you. I just couldn't stand the thought of opening up a computer. I lived on a computer for 40 years in my little cubicle, and I'll work away. And for some reason, I just couldn't. I just like the energy drained out of me. I said, I just don't want to look at a keyboard. So until that feeling passes, we'll just chill out for a while. And I want to just play around with Baby May on her channel and see what I've got. A lot of really creative ideas right now, and I want to let them kind of fester and simmer a little bit, and I want to have a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to what's going to be happening probably 2 weeks from now. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to continue to do a little live cast here, so I can say hello to everybody, and just kind of let you know I'm still alive. Let's see. What happened to my left eye? Yeah, man, I just did a video. It's on May's channel, and that's an allergic reaction to soap. Ooh. So you got to check out Baby May's Cooking and Adventures. I did a video on my eye called Fubar. It's on there. Maybe I'll figure out how to put a link or somewhere. Let's see. So let's see. Who's got questions? What's going on? Where's my rooster? Yeah, my rooster's in the other room. Baby May's been cooking all morning. She got up at 5. She's been cooking for 6 hours. What we do, about once a month, I think, is May's sister comes over and visits with us, and we make some food, and then her sister will go to their parents' house at Chateau. It's an hour away. Takes the bus there, and May's parents are older. They're not feeling that well, and they have some financial challenges, and so we don't give them money per se, but May will cook up a bunch of food, and they don't get a lot of protein. They mostly eat rice as usual, and they eat vegetables, and sometimes they boil cassava. And so May cooks up what we call a mess, big old mess, chicken, and we'll pack that up and we send it home to her parents, and that's what we do. Let's see what's going on. You know what? I think tomorrow they've got an eye place, an eye clinic that I saw. Yesterday was Sunday. Here it's Monday right now. It's Monday, 11 a.m. I know it's Sunday where most of you guys are watching from. I live in the future. But May and I got a lot done yesterday. It was really fun because there's never any traffic on Sundays. everybody's either at church or they're just home, relaxing. And so, and maybe 50% of the businesses close down for Sunday. And so, but the bigger stores and stuff like that are open. And so Baby May and I were able to bust a move yesterday. We bought a month's worth of groceries and provisions and all that jazz at Hypermart. You should have seen that, a picture of that, me trying to hump up a mountain with a big ass box and maybe May trying to hang on in my gay little scooter. That was a sight to be seen. And I've been looking for some things. I don't want to say too much, but I've been looking for some things that I want to utilize on my revamped channel. And it's just something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And everything is a massive Easter egg hunt. Here in the Philippines, you can't just go and park your car and walk in and find everything. No, it's I call it the Easter egg hunt. So that's that. So the audio sucks, I see somebody said. Let me see. Do I need to turn up the audio? Can you hear me? No good? The audio checked out okay. Sound is awful. I don't know what's going on. So no sound? No sound? You guys can't hear me? The audio gets metallic at the end. Okay, you hear me? No worries, it will do. Maybe it's echoing, I don't know. I got the aircon going. The internet connection is bad at best. So anyway. Oh, okay, so now you guys are saying you can hear me. It's a bit metallic. That's my robot voice. All right. So what else is going on here? Okay, you can hear me. Sound is gurgling. There's sound. I'm getting all kinds of information here. Maybe it's because May's cooking. So what do you guys want to talk about? We're going to have people here in about 30 minutes. It's going to be a short little deal. Again, I just kind of want to say hi and I'll let everybody know that everything's cool and groovy. And the channel is going to be up and running probably in 1 to 2 weeks. It depends. I'm trying to find some stuff. I don't want to get into it too much. Let's see. We need to get in a dog. I would love to have a dog. There's nothing I love more than my dogs back home. And dogs are the best. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you smell like, what kind of mood you're in. They're always glad to see you. It's just like, what was funny to me was like, I'd get up, and after I was divorced and I was single, I still had one dog. And I would go to work all day and come home, and of course the dog would just flip out, and so happy to see him. I was always so happy to see him. And we would play and we would wrestle and we would fart around. And then what I always got a kick out of was I would leave the house, say on my day off for 5 minutes. I would go outside, I would get the mail, I would say hi to the neighbor, I would come inside, and the dog acted like I'd been at work all day again. It's like, oh man, you're back. We all need to meet women that do that. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, the weekend was great. Like I said yesterday, Baby May and I ran around. My eye looks really bad, but it doesn't feel bad. But someone said I should have it drained. So I don't know. There's an eye clinic next to Hypermart. I was going to go today, but we got a lot going on today. There's May's sister's coming over. May's cooking. I've gotten a late start. I slept in late. All that kind of jazz. So I guess there's audio issues here. I don't know what I've done. Because when I tested it, it was fine. Hey, what's going on out there, David? Yeah, Groundhog Day, huh? There's a video coming up with that title one of these days. And because that goes right back to my very first video. And yeah, that's that. Hey, Doug. Yeah, I could, but it's in the scooter. So that's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that next time. I'll plug it in somehow, and I'll wear the little lapel deal. That's a good suggestion. Let's see. Travel restrictions may be lifted. Good old questions about when are we going to lift it. I'm looking forward to inter-island travel, and man, I want to get off the island. I can only imagine what you guys are feeling like wanting to get over here, and I'm super excited about meeting guys that I've been chatting with. In fact, one guy sent a bunch of boxes to my house. So anyway, let's see. I want to get to some of the comments here. Henry is a good guy. Paul, been watching for 2 years. Haters, I guess. We get them, they don't count. Yeah. You know what? When you're a friend, you're a friend. And he's going through some challenges right now, as a couple other of my friends are. And I go through a little bit with it, with the haters and the trolls and that kind of crap. But, I think back on my two best friends, and they never, ever wavered. And hopefully vice versa, good times, bad times. And so Henry was my friend, 3 years ago when I first got here. He's never done a thing to me personally. How he lives his life is how he lives his life. And so, I don't know. I said, you know what? Let's do a live stream together. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I've got an idea for that. I've got the Zoom dealio, and I owe Jenny an apology because I've just been doing other stuff. And what was I going to say? I think that if she added me onto her live stream, she's got a good connection, that would be a good way for us to go. I really do. Because the issue was her connection when I tried to add her on my live stream last week or whatever it was. And but I think that it won't interfere with her at all if she adds me. So maybe I could be on her program. So if you see her, Jeffrey, or talk to her, let me know. I haven't talked to her for a couple of days. Let's see. There you go. This is the no one. Oh, cool. I've never had that problem, Enzo. And your good looks, you just do you just fine, pal. Just walk down the street. Oh, well, thank you, Darren. It was actually 3 million. But if you want to throw another mill in there, that's great. Oh my God. Let's see. Frank, I love your show. Well, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. How's Ned? Oh, Ned over at Philippine Drinks. I never met Ned. Ned is an interesting guy, from what I understand. I think he just had a baby, and he's got a girlfriend. I think her name is Chichai, and I think he's been house hunting for the last 2 years. But I've never ever met him, and I understand where he's coming from. Ned does a channel, and Ned gets recognized a lot, but I think his personality is one where when he's with his friends and he's having a conversation or he's drinking a beer, he just wants to be with his friends and have his conversation. So I think that he's kind of, he may be a little unapproachable. at times. But I get it, you know. Yes.
Where's the remote, the control in the gift?
The what?
Gift remote.
What remote?
Yeah.
The TV.
Yeah, put to
Yeah,
the
it's on the table.
tell close.
Huh? I'll be right back. May's got something she needs.
Yeah, it's close. And it's there.
Oh, the remote.
Yeah, remote.
This is what. Yeah. So,
Close.
I don't know. It closes on its own. One of those days. All right, so we've got I've got bad audio, and we've got people coming in, and May needed to know how to work the remote for the gate. Yeah, you know what? That's cool. He's he's doing his thing. He's having a kid, and I'd like to have a conversation with him. I'm sure I know one of these days. Yeah, she's taking over. There she goes. There's a poor woman. She's trying to have people over, and I'm here jacking around on the computer. No, it was I ducked. You know, I give her one of these. I see houses as investments, so I can get renters. Just curious if houses in the Philippines are worth. I would never buy a house out here. Because my own, first of all, I have a rule which I wouldn't buy anything that I can't walk away from. So that's my number one rule. And so far, I've managed to hang in there with that. I don't have anything that I can't put in a backpack and a suitcase and go somewhere else. I'm not in love with any of my stuff. I got a blender, I got an oven, I got a refrigerator, a freezer, and a scooter. So all told, they probably add up to about $2,000. If you gave me 3 days, I could sell them all and put $1,000 in my pocket and call it a day, or just give it away and move on. Let's see. Oh, King is live right now. So anyway, yeah. What was I talking about? I was talking about houses. I wouldn't buy a house, but and as an investment, um, if you're here full time, I think the guy that I rent from is really smart. He has a house here, and then he built, this little compound around his house where I live, and his wife is a Filipina, and actually, this whole complex is an inheritance for his children. So that's their legacy, and that's that. But for me, owning something out here would just be an anchor. Now, for May, we're looking at land for her. Yeah, yeah. May hates my little goatee. I heard that. I heard that Colonel got started at my age, 65, and I think that says a lot.
It's anti-stress.
Oh, cool, Andy. I'm just doing a live stream. I'll be off in a minute. Okay, Andy's here. We're gonna be talking to Andy later. I think we'll do it on May's channel. Let's see what's going on here. Let's just say shower in the bar. Yes, that's correct. I'm not going to go any further than that. I was in the shower. There was soap involved. That's how my eye got blackened. You know what I want to do I wanted to grow it real long and braid it. Told me that's what I was going to do. I'm going to go all kung fu on it. All right, well, listen, guys. Folks are showing up, and the food's getting cooked, and there's chicken going on. So we'll give it, say, 15 more minutes. There. There's only 162 people watching. Let's see. Let's see. No, I didn't get into a fight. Now, you guys have to go over to Baby May's Cooking and Adventures. Watch my video that I hijacked her channel, and I made a video about what happened to my eye. Yeah, that eye. Everything's reversed. Let's see. Yeah, I like that idea. I get that and get some face tattoos. What do you think? I don't know. How often do you have to leave the Philippines? You need your visa every 3 years. I can answer that question because I have to know it. You can stay here for up to 3 years, and then you got to boogie out of town or out of the country, I should say. And you need to be gone for, I think, 24 hours. And you can come right back and start all over again. That is a very good question. I don't know. I don't know if there's any current information on that. I know there was a lot of guys that left that, don't mind that. That's the CR. So anyway, I know guys left and had to get home, and nobody's come in. So the population is definitely diminished. Let's see, buy some land and build a concrete town with the beams, 2K for property and 5K for the house. You know, the property values we started looking at last month. So I have a friend named George, the realtor, and he says, hey, I got this nice piece of property to look at. And we went out and looked at it, and it's a really nice piece of property, but we don't have the money for it. So, but I got some ideas as to how much it would cost. And one day in the future, hopefully, we'll be able to do that for me. A lot of paperwork. Yeah, yeah. I like the tourist visa thing. It's about $300, $350 a year total as far as money goes. And so far, you know, I haven't had any. Again, I like the idea of being able to bail out of here when I want to. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think we looked at one that was about 1,000 square meters, just under. Let's see. It's kind of black. Oh, he just got a lot of trolls and haters, and I wanted to make sure that I jumped in. I ain't afraid no ghost. Yeah, the like button. Let's get a like here. How will the format of the channel change? Okay. I'm never going to edit, number one. And number two, I have some stuff that I want to do with the channel art, which sounds real simple. But I have a picture in my head of what I want to do for my channel art. And it's just been in my head for like 6 months. And finally I said, I need to do something about this. And so then a couple of weeks ago, I got kind of like, not bored, but I just kind of got lazy. And I found myself not answering comments and replying to people. And I don't want to I never do videos for the sake of doing a video. But I'm going to go a lot more into some different topics. And there's going to be a whole lot of me just talking again. That's going to be it. There's going to be interviews. But when there's interviews, I don't want to do any more interviews with young girls talking about, you know, meeting a foreigner, unless it's just something over the top. I don't want to be redundant, I guess is what I'm saying. So I shouldn't box myself in like that. So if some 22-year-old female wants to come be on the channel with me, absolutely. If the topic is has some variation to it, because I watched some channels this week, and it's, you know, okay, we're here and we're going to eat this and we're going to go there. How did you meet your boyfriend? How do you like it? What do you think about long distance relationships? What do you think about the age gap? Well, I've done all those videos, and I don't regret them. They're good information for guys. People are interested. But why would I repeat myself? Why do I want to keep doing this? That's Groundhog Day, isn't it? It's doing the same thing over and over and over again. So if I'm not entertained, why bother? I do this as a video diary for me, and I've made 3 or 4 videos already since, but I haven't made them public. I just made them, and they're there, and my friends and my family can see them. Excuse me, they can see them, as seen, and I share those with those people. But as far as for general consumption, if I'm going to do a video and I'm going to share it with everybody, I want it to be something that is bringing something new to the party. I think that's the best way of saying it. And if I do a video, 2 videos a month, great. If I do 3 a week, great. It all really comes down to inspiration. There's no way I have your egg from Queens account blocked. Do I really? There's no way. Ed Schwartz, my buddy. Let me check that. I'm talking about Facebook. You're my friend. Why would I block you? Well, here, let me, on that topic right now. If you people are going to like the channel, I want you to make sure that before you hit the button, you remember to use your knees, bend at the knees, and then after you do the reach over to like it, hydrate completely. Well, I had, you know, I'm screwed up here on this blocking thing. Now it's bothering me. So I don't know what happened. Anyway, yeah, I like my life stories, but I have, I have actually been putting some teasers out there. I don't know if anybody's picked up on it. Um, I'll say the name Edo. And there's a segment of my life at work that I've been thinking about. I worked at a car dealer. And so, yeah, there's stuff about why I moved to the Philippines and what happened after I got to the Philippines and why I moved to the Philippines and blah, 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 blah. And like I said, I've kind of been there and done that. And then I'm watching other guys doing the same thing, which is fine because, you know, that's their spin on it. But I think there's some really comical stuff, which I love, that I can relate about my work. Then that's all I'm going to say. But I am putting out there some sort of teasers. And as far as the channel part, what's in my mind is a Beatles album. If you can relate to that. With little, because people used to like take Sgt. Pepper's or Abbey Road, and we would look at the albums and we would look for messages. And the Beatles were really cool because they would hide stuff in their album covers, and you'd have to find it and interpret it. And so that's never lost my head. I said, you know what? I'd like to have some channel art that, of course, it's not going to be a Beatles album, It's just me and my phone and my camera. May is my photographer, I suppose. But there are some things that I want to do and I'll probably change it up like once a month. Is what I'm also thinking. So I need to get a little bank built up of some photographs that I want to use. The Bikini Girls, May says she wants to put that on her channel. If I take it down, because it's her. That's May in my channel art, by the way. That's May with some of her girlfriends. And so the reason I use that picture, hand to God, it was the only one that was the right parameter. Because I always take selfies or pictures with the phone in the like this, and you're supposed to be like this when you take a YouTube picture or a thumbnail. Let's see. Where am I here? Let's see. Just curious, what's the minimum you can spend on the club will be fine. I can't tell you. All I can tell you, man, is I spent $1,500 a month on that. Yeah, I did interview a scammer. That's my friend Kimmy. And we did a 3-segment deal, and then we did a follow-up video with her. And Kimmy, by the way, is doing really good. She's got a boyfriend. She's got a nice apartment now. Her kids are living with her. She met a really good guy. She's being really good to him. He's being really good to her. I think financially she's doing fine without doing a bunch of other knucklehead stuff. And I thought it was really brave of Kimmy. I'll tell you a quick story about that. Kimmy and I were hanging out at a place called the Octagon one day. This is about a year ago. With this COVID thing, I can't keep track of time anymore. But I met Kimmy for a beer at a place called the Octagon. And we were just sitting there doing what we do. We're friends. We've never been anything more than friends. You know what I mean? We've never been romantically involved or fine or anything like that. But we enjoy each other's company. And we were just sitting at the Octagon, drinking a beer, shooting a breeze, and a man and a woman pulled into the parking lot. And they were from Australia, and they were visiting Dumageddon. They were on vacation. And the woman came over to our table and said, "Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you, but she's like, you're Kimmy, aren't you?" And Kimmy said, "Yeah, I am." And the woman looked at her and with tears in her eyes said, "I just want you to know that your transparency and your honesty about doing what you had to do and when you had to do it touched me so much that it like took this woman out of a depression and into a good mood. And now she's traveling the world with her husband. And so that is the kind of stuff, I don't talk about it much because it never comes up, I guess. But that's the kind of stuff that I like. And so yeah, the Kimmy interview was a scammer. I said, this is different. I like that. I like that kind of stuff. And what blew my mind is how all these guys got mad at Kimmy. I thought, why are you mad at her? She's just being honest. She's just being transparent. It's just giving you information. Just because you got snookered by somebody like her, don't blame her. All right, guys, we got like 1 minute and I'm going to bail out of here. Oh, yeah, my stream with Rike. We had a lot of fun. It was good. I haven't talked to him in a long time. We are actually part of a little group, so I do get messages from him every day or so. And we trade back a little information here and there, nothing major. Let's see. Yeah, Ed, buddy, I didn't block it. Or if I did, it was by accident. I had some weird stuff going on with some people, and I did put some people on ignore. So I don't know, maybe you got caught up in that. Me and technology aren't exactly hand in hand. Oh my God. So I apologize. Let me look into that, man. I'll make that right. Hey, King Lee, what's going on, Daddy? Oh, I didn't know you were live, or I would never have done it. But I wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. And I'm not going to be on for very long. You didn't miss anything, Woodpecker. Nothing really goes on here. Area 51. I actually have. I haven't been in there, but I've been around there, and there's no getting in there. But that's a fascinating topic. That's a place where if I was president of the United States, first thing I'd do is, all right, take me over to that area 51. I want to go look around. Yeah. Hey, Banana with Peanuts, what's going on? All right, kids, I'm going to call it a day. I want to say hi to everybody. I'm just going to bring you up to speed, let you know what's going on. And that's it. Make sure you check out my video, though, on Baby May's cooking and adventures. I need you guys to share, like, and subscribe to her channel. Her and I are going to be doing some stuff together on that I don't think you're going to like. If you like our channel or my channel, tune into hers, because that's where we're going to be doing some stuff together. And it'll be more old school. And the other stuff that I'm doing on my channel is going to be, I think you're going to enjoy it. But we're going to let the juices flow. Let's see. She didn't give me the black eye, but she was trying to give me one, but I gave her one of these. You know, I give her one of these and one of those. I do. They are my next door neighbors. Yeah, nice people. Thank you, Jesse. With this good news, I'm going to say good night, goodbye, and I'm sorry it's short. I'm sorry it wasn't announced. I will be back on Monday next week doing another live, so maybe I can put up an announcement so more people know about it, if anyone's actually interested. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to be with Vern. I think Vern's going to go live, and he wants me to jump on somewhere in the afternoon tomorrow, because there's a 5-hour difference. My friend Vern is in Turkey, and so he's been wanting to chat with me, and I've been wanting to chat with him, so we figured we would just do a live stream together. And then I will try to do one with Miss Jenny also. So I did one with Ricky. I'm going to do one with Vern tomorrow. I think I'm doing one with Jenny. And that's kind of going to be it as far as the old dog. All right? So I'll see you later, kids. And make sure you tune in to May's channel. All right.